But you don't like someone who communicates and probably calls you, texts you?
Actually, I don't think I like to be in communication that kila siku niko nakwambia the same things over and over.
Oh yeah.
Like, for girls, I think it's normal.
It's exhausting.
Ati,
I understand you.
Imagine
you.
For me, Raboy, nimeamka, then tuseme one of my friends amenipigia ameniuliza, umeamkaje? Niaje?
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Be True. My name is Florence Kisombe and thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to subscribe, remember to pay attention, sit down, get a drink, let's have a conversation, okay? And let's have your comments, give us what are your ideas out of this episode. Yes, I'll tell you more about the episode and the topic, but I would like to welcome Hussein.
Yeah.
He's been here before in one of our episodes. He's part of the crew, but also loves to...
I love to engage.
Yes. So, please.
I'm Hussein, venye amesema. Jina yangu ingine ni Nur. I love being here and talk about the future, the past, the present, always.
Fantastic. Kumaliza kukula.
Pole tu.
Okay, so today's topic, the reason why I have Nur here is we're going to have a conversation about the difference between, it's more of friendship, but how women and men perceive friendship. Okay? So, yeah. He has really key points, which I truly like, and I would like for you also to hear them. So yeah, basically just a friendship perspective, how women handle friendship, women versus women, and how men versus men handle friendship, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
You happy?
Very.
I can see you increasing your sugar, so
nikunaongeza content pole.
Yeah. Good. Now, so how do you define close friendship?
For me, I think a close friend is someone that dedicate a lot of loyalty, mwenye ana bring a lot of loyalty to me, ni msee mwenye naweza muamini.
Yeah. Ni
msee mwenye ako close.
Yeah.
It's not about communication, it's less about communication and just being there when it matters the most. That is how I define my friend.
But you don't like someone who communicates and probably calls you, texts you?
Actually, I don't think I like to be in communication that kila siku niko nakwambia the same things over and over.
Oh yeah.
Like, for girls, I think it's normal.
It's exhausting.
Ati,
I understand you.
Imagine for me, Raboy, nimeamka, then tuseme one of my friends amenipigia ameniuliza, umeamkaje? Niaje? Ati, what are you doing? Tunaweza kuwa like na activities, shared activities zenye tunaweza fanya.
Yes.
Zenye zina increase our bond.
Yeah.
But wezi niambia like hiyo communication tukwe in consistent communication, tunajiuliza maswali kujihusu on a daily, like
umevaa nini?
Ati leo unavaa nini?
Leo umeona huyo?
Umekula? Unacheki. Mwanaume kaja kula, mwache tu mwanzo. Mwache tu ashinde njaa.
Okay. I understand. By the your point here, we are talking about the same kitu moja every other day. It's very exhausting. In girls, yes. Kuna wale girls wanakuanga very clingy. Like they want every now and then. Wakwambie, by the way unakula? Say sometimes mkiwa kwa event anakuambia so nipeleke lu. Like those things.
Situation kayo.
Twende lipstick yangu imesha, so twende we buy some lipsticks. So like I'm like the gaggy side.
I understand for a girl it's normal. Yeah. It's normal, but for a boy those situations, I think friendship yetu ina grow stronger by having activities zenye tunapenda together.
Yeah.
Tunaweza tuseme communication for us haikuji in terms of tuseme inakam in terms of making fun of each other.
Yeah.
As in vulnerability ya mwanaume it comes to life when we are making fun of each other, unaona, that's when we know like
this thing catch feelings.
Hii kitu I work na mtu yangu, hii kitu ina work na yeye. But unaona,
hakuna kufungua roho. Ile
kufungua roho nikwambie like manze mtu fulani ameniumiza like hapana. We can't, hatuwezi fika kwa hiyo situation. Siwezi nikataka ati wewe ujue ile kitu inakuwa imenifanya nikafeel low. Hapana. Naweza kuwa low, but I think it's healthy. But for me it never works for me. Hiyo terms ni communicate, ni kuonyeshe my lowest points, all of them. Mimi.
And why do you think it's a weakness? Like, why don't you want to be vulnerable and share, this is how I feel? Now, how do you then handle a heartbreak? Okay, heartbreak you, do you come to your friend and be like, yo, huyo mdema amenitoka, my relationship imeisha? And then probably you have a situation where you cry to your friends, or you just get some words of advice. It happen?
A word of advice about a heartbreak?
Yeah.
Well, like, like, the first time I was heartbroken was the last. For me. I'm not talking for anyone.
Okay.
But for me, the first time I was heartbroken, it was my first time I ever fell in love. And it was the last I've ever been heartbroken. I've never felt heartbroken again. From unacheki. So like, I don't know what these other people out here they are doing. Maybe kuna friends huku nje wenye they come together and they talk about their love life and how they have been heartbroken, you know? But for me inakujaga, I don't even think we talk about that. Labda tuongelee unacheki ule demo. Yeah, she's fine, unacheki.
That's it.
We can talk about that.
It comes to emotions, that's where you draw the line.
I don't think it's healthy for boys to be showing each other their emotions. Unaenda tu like unaonyesha msee ati hii ni point ni combine. No.
Yeah, I think my opinion is I think that has something to do with the society and how we were brought up, because you remember when you were young, I don't know about you, but you'd find the young boys wanambwa, you're a big boy, you can't cry. You're a big boy, hakuna kulia. You understand? So you grow up knowing that you're a big boy, there's no need for me to cry, I'll just handle it. So all through, to a point now you have it in you that you're feeling it's a weakness, in a way that, apana, mimi nililie Don, ama mimi nililie mtu mwingine rafiki yangu. No way! Hakuna vile naanza fanya hiyo. But it's really crucial for you to handle and talk about your emotions. I think so, because we are, from the get-go, we're emotional beings. That's my opinion, and I think so. Because at the end of the day, you cry, you feel, I mean, you desire affection. All of us desire love. All of us desire... All of us desire like to feel important and, you know, to live life, you know, nicely. So I feel like I'm starting to say like I feel emotions are very crucial. That's my opinion. But I also understand the aspect of how men handle things, which do you think should be improved, or it should just remain as it is?
Like, sijasema ati emotional support is not always there. It's always there, but in a subtle way. Unacheki? Like, the way a certain friend of mine will be showing support, emotional support, haitakuwa hiyo yenye wewe utajua ati ni emotional support. Nimekwambia atashow hiyo support through humor, unaona? Like,
ama na hang around.
By the way, there are moments where I might be low. Sijasema like sometimes naweza kuwa low, I can be vulnerable. Everyone is sindio? So kitu yenye mimi nataka kwa rafiki yangu at that moment ni asikize. He should not be talking, maybe asikize. I might not be interested na opinion yake. Naweza kuwa tu labda nataka tu anisikie, achukue tu hiyo ear from me. And those are some of the ways that tunaonyeshananga support as men. Unaona? Iko hapo hivyo but haiko jua ati watu watajua iko tu.
Yeah, so ni kama niko low financially, umekuja tu umebeba kanyama, tunapika, tunakula. Like wewe uniambie ni but ushaona like huyu msee huyu nisipofanya hivi msee atalala njaa. Like it's more of those if someone unaona
si open discussion
but ni ile acha tu nikae beside this guy. Naona vile kama anataka kulia na wewe unamwambia tucheze FIFA. So ni ile like you're there but you're not communicating exactly ile but ni naona msee ananihitaji sahi. Nimekuelewa. But now for women it's different. Sisi tunaongeanga mpaka basi. Unafungua roho, unachambua hivi, unaanika, unapepeta, unazifunga, unarudisha. I mean our conversations tunachambua kila kitu.
Ndio maana unaona?
Yeah.
I think kwa experience yenye mimi niko nayo, hizo relationships za madem, though they may appear so strong, they might appear like yani iko hapo hivyo to stay forever, like it is wanasemaga what is the term, like yani kitu tu yenye ukiguza hivi inapasuka.
I don't know what the term is but I understand what you mean.
It's very fragile, yeah.
Okay.
Like una imagine huyu mtu anajua like 100% of your weakness, anajua most of your secrets, anajua everything about you. Hey, you consider them a friend. But as you know, ladies, I don't know, ladies.
I know these stories and it's proven how women can be malicious, especially women, female friendship rather, and jealousy, beat, envious, all these things which are very real.
Yeah,
they're very real, but also there's also the side of there's some friendship, women friendship that have thrived and excelled and done well for many years. There are people who've experienced that. Personally, not yet, because me and friends, the moment I see a tiny bit of something that is not going my way, I probably it's me who is the problem. But if I see something small that I need to run from, I'm out of there. If it's a boundary that is not working for me, or if there's a hint of jealousy or envy or anything, I slowly start just moving back and removing myself from that relationship.
Wow. So like hebu tuone, so mostly tumekuwa tukiongelea about the male friend and stuff. Una kwanga in a position like maybe hizi vitu tumekuwa tunaongelea, I can say that they are expressed to me differently when I have I also have friends of the different gender.
Female
friends. So the things that I talk with my female friends and the things that I talk with my male friends. Sasa hizo vitu umekuwa ukisema at first, maybe I can tell my female friends, maybe in a joking way, when I'm serious, kama wataelewa, unaona, but it can never be a joke
to a man. Okay.
Macheki.
It's true, because also I have male friends who will come and open their hearts and talk to me. Like gutasema, hey, by the this is happening, this is going, but I understand they won't do the same when they're talking to their male friends, which is crazy. And it's true also for females, because myself, I find I talk to male friends some of the things that probably I won't talk to my female friends.
Yeah. Me too. So at some point in life.
Sindio?
Yeah, somewhere.
All right. At least that one we agree. How women use friendship for emotional support. I feel like women are more we are more expressive, if that's a word. We express ourselves, and then the moment what we need is someone who listens, or just someone who mwenyata ukimwambia, so and so did and so, alafu aki babes pole, like that conversation of I'm listening, I'm there. The moment imenitoka
in apply at some point in apply both ways.
But
I think tuseme when a man is in such a situation,
yeah,
mostly they might look for someone who has undergone such a situation, when you undergo the same kind of struggle.
Okay.
Unaona? So inakuwa easy for a man to exploit that opportunity, kuambia msee venye ana feel, ajiconsider tu kabisa, arudi tu chini, aachane na vitu ya pride.
Yes.
Amwambie yeye kuna hii shida nini. Lazima itakuwa ni msee mwenye ana undergo the same situation, or ama at some point in life I undergo that situation. Inakuwa easy.
Okay.
Inakuwa easy.
For us, it's a way of life. If I need to talk it out, I'll come find someone who I trust. For me, I can talk to my sister or now my friends. And also this thing of having different friends for different needs. Do you have that? Like one friend you'll talk about career, another friend you'll talk about relationship, your boyfriend probably, or a man you guys, both of you met, and now if for the case of females, if you're in a place and then a guy curtails you, you're like, that will be our topic moving forward, and just sort of a relationship now is adding a relationship that we'll have in our conversations. Kuna mwingine we are talking about growth, business, hivyo. And then there's that one mwenye mnaongeleanga everything. Does that happen to you guys?
I think hiyo inaweza happen, maybe. Inaweza happen.
Yeah.
But kuna watu you don't consider, for boys kwanza ku get so deep into that. Unajua boys, we can just meet today and by evening we are talking about girls, we're talking about games, we're talking about sports.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that we are friends. Unajua tuko na hiyo kitu like kuna tu connection. Ukipatana na msee anapenda the same things you like, unajipata like click, but bado hamjakuwa friends. Tuseme mmejuana for 2 days.
Okay.
And you're doing the same thing.
2 days and you're opening up and telling
wacha 2 days muno. Hapana, like mmekutana 1 hour. Unajua kuna vitu mingi zenye zina connect wanaume kushinda.
Okay.
Yeah, like tunaweza kuwa tumekaa hapa then hata tu Manu unapata msee kwa club, you don't know the guy, afu unaanza kusema uko chako na ufala, and then the guys conversation inaanza hapo, anakuuliza unakunywa nini rada, hivyo kameenda hivyo. I manishi that he's your person, he's your close friend, he's someone that you just met, labda ita grow in time, but huyo tu ndo mmepatana naye na conversation ika grow, then you have your people. They are not more than 3, or mostly hawakwangi more than 3. Okay. If you have more than 3 friends, nafaa ujichunguze.
It means you are a good friend also.
Like if you
have so many friends, it means you're a good friend. No, but I don't have many friends. It's more of people who you connect with in a different kind of mindset, in a way. Yeah. That's how I think I'll put it. So you'd find, if you love film, say, and then you have secrets in film and you know someone in film who you can have that conversation, and they can also advise, and it's more of, can I say mentor then? In such, but mentor is all rounded. I don't know. What do you have a mentor to begin with?
Mentor. I used to when I was young.
When you're young, no, you're old to have one.
I don't even know.
It's well.
Mentor.
Is it mentor? Mentor.
What's a mentor? A mentor and a role model, wako na difference?
Good question. Google. I don't think role model can be someone who you're talking to or not. And equally, the mentor can be someone who is within your circle or someone you're watching closely from probably social media or books or somewhere. But someone who is coaching you in a particular area.
The mentor.
Yeah.
Like mentor. Mentor ka tutor.
Yes, I'm a coach.
Tutor anakusomesha.
Yeah. So then, as we continue the conversation, there's this aspect of, I think we've touched it, kidogo, the aspect of men wanting to be tough versus the aspect of nurturing. So do you find women are more into nurturing, they're more caring? I'm just talking from the female relationship side. You just let me know.
Pardon?
The aspect of being tough versus nurturing. Unaona, like what you just said, how the relationships between men inakaanga, like ile msee aongei what they're going through, ni ile to me I have to observe what my friend is going through and just being there.
Yeah.
And is that aspect, can we say it's more of you're acting tough in a way, versus women, as we are more like nurturing and caring? It's more you have to be there. You're like, oh shit, let me hand hold you. You want to cry here, babes. Like, you know. Oh, I can see no one is cringing like, no way. Yeah. Hey, so it's yeah, so it's that aspect of you know, you don't want to appear tough. I mean, you want to appear tough at every other time, because at the end of the day ukienda nyumbani unalia peke yako kwa pili. Nyie mliangi? I don't.
The last time I cried, I was physically hurt, not
emotional or whatever.
I don't even remember have I ever cried about being emotional? Sijui.
Jeez.
I don't know.
Gosh, what is your comment? Ebu nisikie hapo if you want to guys.
The last time I cried,
because this is crazy.
The last time I cried, kama sijapigwa.
Yeah.
Maybe it was back in high school. Mwalimu alikuanga akinipiga, alafu ananisomea. So sikuwa nalia ati ameniumiza. Kuna mwenye alikuwa ananipiga mawords zingine hapo hivyo.
Okay.
Zikanitache. Nikasikia nimehurumia madhangu, alafu nikasikia machozi kamekuja kwa macho. Lakini ati sijui nimelia nini. No, I don't remember that. Nimekumbuka. Siwezi sema hiyo.
But broken.
Haikuwa hiyo.
It's okay. Yeah, so jeez. It's okay. So I think Neo difference, yeah, the emotional beat at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think na venye ulisema hapo. Maybe ni kulingana na venye tuligrow. Nakumbuka tukiwa wadogo alikuwa umeumia, unalia, unasikia unakwambia ini wasichana ini. So kuna watu wenye wako undergo hiyo situation, like Michael na paro uko mdogo, alafu anakupiga na anakuambia nyamaza, acha kulia. Unacheki? And then situation kama hiyo haifanyiki na masister yako ama siblings wako. Like kuna venye grow too differently than pia ni mzee than the kids these days. Yani unacheki?
Get out.
Consider me a wise man.
And the aspect of say, can you depend on your friendship to grow career-wise?
Yeah, I think that's what I do mostly nowadays. I depend on my friends to grow and develop myself and career-wise actually.
So this is both female and male, or just male friends?
Yeah, I think it applies to both genders.
I'll say for me, when female friends and growth career-wise, it's why are you looking at me? It's tricky. Unless you find female friends who are older than you. In my case, I know other females probably have different stories and different narratives, but for me, what I've experienced is the people who are growing me from the females who are growing me are older. You'll find like 10 years, or they're way up the ladder in terms of their career, they're doing well and all that. In terms of experience versus me. So it's more they're nurturing me. They're
more like your
pushing me. They're more like my mentors. So they're pushing me to do more, and having them and me getting inspiration from them, I find myself growing and now moving in a different direction, a positive direction in terms of my career.
That's nice. That's your how do you call them? Your friends in terms of career. Do you have a word for them?
I find
you ladies have a word for everything. Like,
it's role models, basi. What word do you want us to use?
A role model. A role model is also your friend. Most of the people have never met their role models.
Oh yeah, wait, what is the story? Wachana na role models wale wa textbook and those celebrities who you cannot put a finger to. There is those people of your day to day. You want to tell me your day to day people, there's none you can say this is my role model. You like how they do their things, how they hata kama it's not all rounded, like there's something they're doing perfectly well. I'm a role model, it's someone who is doing and excelling everything. No.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Why? Why?
Niko na role models. Senior role model hapa.
Yeah. and the thing, what it does, it just challenges you mentally. And then, given that I'm a girl child, I'll bring a girl child aspect up with you. There's a thing, I remember, I think I've mentioned this to you. What it does to me that I cannot explain. If I see female friends who are older than me and they're excelling, it starts something in my head. It's more like I can do it. So it's different for me when I observe male friends versus female friends. I'm a female older people, I'm a successful people. It's more of those people. Male it's more of okay, it's male field. I'm like, okay. But if I see a woman doing it, I don't have an excuse. I'm more of, I have exactly what it takes to achieve exactly what I'm looking for, if it makes sense. It's a difference. You see, like right now, if you see an older woman, say in a field, would you be inspired by them? Would you?
If I see an older woman, will I be inspired by what she's doing?
If she's successful career-wise and stuff.
Yeah, if she does something that I'm interested in, something that I have ever had passion in.
Okay.
I don't have an option.
I have to learn what she's doing. I have to learn
from her. Yeah. I have to try and develop myself from what she's doing and see what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
And learn from the mistakes that she committed.
Yeah.
And try and perfect from that.
That's amazing. I feel for me it's both ways. Of course, men can teach you, but it's more inspirational for me when a woman is achieving and going beyond and above to get the life she's looking for. So if she's in that field that I'm also working on my skills, like if I see that and if I engage with them, learn from them, it does great.
For me, it doesn't
matter. For you, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. A female, male, whatever. Bora nafanya kitu yenye I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will learn from that. Naweza nikajileta hadi nikapiga magoti kama inatakikana. Nijifundishe from that.
Okay.
Kama atanipatia hii space. Yeah.
Yes.
But like nilikuwa nataka kuuliza in terms of friendship, I know female are very jealous people and everybody is jealous.
Yeah.
But envy na jealous, kuna difference ya envy na jealous? So like hizo terms huwa zina apply kwa your friendships.
Yeah.
Like is it normal for you people to be jealous of your friends? Because I don't think nimeona wanaume wengi.
Is there health jealousy?
Healthy jealousy. Kama inakupush.
Yes.
Kama inakupush ni inakupatia. Kama uko na hiyo competitive mind.
Yeah.
Maybe
healthy competition as well.
Sema jealousy itakuja kama kuna wase competitive and mostly ni madem. Wanapenda kwa.
Hey, let me tell you, if there's people who are competitive, it's both genders. Men are also very competitive.
Yeah. Kinsi sana.
Hey, men are competitive.
I think mnakuwa competitive sana paka as in hiyo in terms ukitaka ukikuwa hivyo competitive ndio inaleta hiyo aspect ya jealousy na envy, so mnafikanga tu mmeanza kukosana unacheki.
I think jealousy and envy comes in sana in female relationships when one of them probably is doing better, or someone else wishes for something that the other person is the one getting it. Like you see, for instance, and now it comes to, I'm opening up to you, I'm more like, hey, I like this guy, and probably the guy is showing interest to me, and you say secretly you also like the guy and you want the guy to hit on you. So it's more like now jealousy starts because you're like, why her? Why her and not me? You understand? Say we both have boyfriends, but my boyfriend is pumping me with money, and yours is more like giving you like thou in like 3 weeks. Mine is giving me say 20K.
Jugu kwa Valentine's Day. Unadhani ni healthy
digging change
rafiki yako akikudanganya for you just to feel better?
Well, I will know when my friend lies because I
No, there kuna zile moments unajua you people mnapanga very low. So imagine
now let me tell you, yes, I understand when you're saying but not women are very strong.
Women are very strong.
Why? Stop saying women are very low. Number one thing, self-awareness is key. Me, I'm very self-aware of my weaknesses. I'm very self-aware of my strengths. So, and the thing is, I understand, for instance, if my weight is an issue, I already know from the get-go my weight is an issue. So even if I'm asking my friends, do you think my top looks good? I already know. It's more of I need comfort, but deep down I know already I need to put in some work in the gym for me to look good.
Na understand? Top yako iko inakaa mbaya alafu nikwambie inakaa mbaya, utasikia vibaya?
No. Because I want that honesty also, because I want when I step out, I'm looking put together and gorgeous and I'm feeling good.
So do you think women care so much about the comments that you give them?
It depends with the person. It depends on the person. It's the same thing when you were saying you need to understand your person. You know what when you speak what works for them, and when you speak certain things it will hurt them. So it's the same thing. It's more of how you were brought up, your background. Again, it goes back to your traumas and all that. Me, if you tell me you're gorgeous or not, it doesn't matter.
But you're gorgeous.
Yeah, thank you. It's more of the moment I wake up, I put my makeup, I tell myself I'm beautiful. There's nothing you can tell me.
Oh, you are.
Yeah. so ni hivyo. Unless uniambie tu pengine makeup yako inakaa imesmudge kidogo, kusmudge.
Ama iko green.
But iko green. But anything other than that, no. So like it's self-awareness is key for you to understand who you are, what triggers you, how you move, how you react, and all those things. Sometimes you might find yourself reacting unawares, but when you go back and sit down and reflect, also you get back on track. You'll be like, I did this because of this.
Yeah, inakwanga hivyo unafika home. But I don't know if it happens to you people, but also
to you people. When he says you like, people, it means girls.
Yeah, like and most people don't like owning up to mistakes. So as friends, lazima ukwe ready to admit that at some point you are wrong.
Yes.
It's not very easy. My mom used to tell me, someone that knows how to say sorry, that is someone that you, as in, jifundishe tu kusema pole. Hata sijui alikuwa anasemanga nini. Nakumbuka tu alikuwa anapiga kelele sana. We, hebu omba msamaha, like unaona. So like owning up to your mistakes and being the bigger person after you have had a quarrel with your friend or something, that is I think I admire that. Someone that can own up to their mistakes.
And that one is more of a personal thing. It has nothing to do with gender. It's more of you have to be very realistic and very self-aware that when I do ABC, I wouldn't want someone else to do ABC to me. So I have to calm down, be humble, sit down,
Okay.
and talk to the other person and say
so
sorry.
it's not in terms of gender?
No.
Are you trying
That
to
one
say,
is purely respect of someone as a human being, and just understanding, like there's no way I can't say I slap you and then I just go because I'm a man, I won't say sorry and you're my friend. You understand? So sorry? Although some situations aside from slapping you, just those situations where you come say make a joke that you know very well is going to hurt me and you're saying it publicly. Say anajua kama ni rafiki yangu for a while, anajua. Na kama hata hajui, if I come and confront you and say, you know what you said, manze ilini hurt, you should be very open to be like, hey, baby, I didn't know. Pole. You get? Yeah. So it's both ways.
So, yeah.
It should be a human thing to say sorry.
Okay, nice.
So, it's a wrap. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening in. Give us your comments. What do you think the episode was like? And give us more of your perspectives. What do you think? What are your additions to this episode? And we look to have you in the next episode. And also, we're looking to have a guest also who can give us more pointers in terms of therapy, in terms of just relationship, strong relationships, and how to keep relationships. Do you think female relationships last longer or male relationships?
No,
get out.
Wanasemanga hadi ni misogynist. Lakini though at the same time, man.
No, but there are very strong female relationships out here.
I don't know. I don't know any. So
yeah. All right. Thank you. See you in the next episode. My name is Florence Kisombe and I was your host.
And Hussein Slick Masai _
Huyu ni ule ataweza kusema pages zake zote.
Be you.
Be true.
#flow
with flow.
Na ime flow.
Yep.
Yeah.
See ya.